So let's take a look at the jump-off for this young horse class. Mennell Watson already round on quid, the first of his 2 rides, 31.65, but still lots of young combinations to come forward as well. ZELETTUS and Sidonie QUORN, well, they finished on a clear in 32.11 to put themselves at the top of the table. And then we move to Leanne Brown and UVERA. These young horse classes, a whole range of them, through to the Grade Cs, as we saw the final at the Horse of the Year show there. Qualifiers taking place all throughout the summer. And of course the Fox Hunter Championship, the Thursday night at the Horse of the Year show, that is such a showcase for young talent. Here we see the horses starting off, not necessarily being pushed against the clock as you would see in the later classes at international level. This is where they're learning their trade, they're learning to find their feet, clear those fences and jump some very good rounds. And that one a good round, 31.20. It's quicker on the clock and it's into the lead for Leanne Brown and UVERA so far. Still moving on though through the jump off as we go to Claudia Verbergt and Armando J, trained by Di Lampard. I mentioned the Fox Hunter Championship, the class that over the years has probably produced more international horses that represented Great Britain on Nations Cups and even up at Olympic level than any other. Will Funnell, Mondrian, former winners of that championship, alongside a whole host of others. Michael Whitaker and Ashley that went on to international Olympic level. And just the one fence to go, and it's a quicker time once again, 29.23, so shaves nearly 2 seconds off the time there to take the lead for Claudia and Armando J. Now we go to Kimberly White and Catapult as they come forward. All competing here at the College Equestrian Centre in North Bedfordshire. The Development Classic shows taking place all around the countries at the major equestrian centres throughout the winter. Shows designed to feed in and work alongside the premier shows throughout the winter season to keep horses jumping good classes, good venues, and developing them for the future. This one looks a pretty good time. It's not going to be fast enough to take the lead, but again, jumping very nicely and steadily. 32.43. Bit slower on the clock, but jumps clear once again. And at this level, they're really looking for those clears more than anything. Goes into 5th there, Kimberly White and Catapult. Now to Laura Stephenson and Brosnan, a rider who's ridden a number of very good horses for Harvey Smith. And this horse, again, one of those youngsters, William Funnell, talking about the importance of flat work earlier on, all that early work that takes place in the school at home, all being planned, developed for these shows. And this is where they really start to ask a few more questions. And of course they can see at this point the talent that the horses have before they move them up to the next level. It's very much a ladder to the top. Over the last, and it's a quick time, 28.48. So Laura Stephenson now takes the lead with Brosnan. As we now go to Seb Hughes and PEAKO II. Talking to several of the riders, this is the kind of class where they're really looking to find the rhythm of the horse, really getting a smooth round, get those clears in. And of course, the likes of the Fox Hunter Championship and many of the young horse classes are more based around jumping clears, jumping those clears to qualify for the next level, and then finally for those championships at the Horse of the Year show. These are the type of classes when they don't ask the really big questions about going against the clock, very big fences. It's all part of the development. Over the last, and a good round, 32.50. They've jumped clear and they'll be happy with that one. Into 7th place, Seb Hughes and PEAKO II. Finally to Mennell Watson and DECODER, second ride for him. Mennell, who's come through winning several of those championships at the Horse of the Year show before now. And again, his first aim with these classes be jumping those clear, smooth rounds as we see them really using the whole of the arena, not looking to cut too many corners as they may do later on when they get really developed at international level. Horses also getting used to these arenas, having a good look round. Coming to the last then, Mennell Watson, and he's clear, 31.20, a little slower on the clock, but puts the clear in the bag, which is what it's all about. Into 3rd for Mennell and DECODER. 31.20 the time, which we've seen already. In fact, it's joint 3rd for Leanne Brown and UVERA and Mennell Watson. Claudia Verbergt taking 2nd, but Laura Stephenson wins with Brosnan. So let's hear from our 2 riders placed in equal 3rd place.
Just identical.
Yeah.
It's one of them things you can't change, and you couldn't do it again if we tried.
I'd be faster next time.
Oh, good. Well done.
Yeah, it was really good. I was hoping to have a 1-2, but my other horse had a fence down, so he had the fastest time but a fence down. Harvey Smith's the owner, but he very rarely says much, but hopefully he'll be pleased with that.